Are you wanting to lose weight? Are you wanting to reach your ideal body weight the fastest and easiest way possible? This is what I needed to know at the beginning of last year. At the beginning of last year, this is what I looked like. It wasn't until I made these two shifts, which I'm about to share with you today, that I was able to release 75 pounds in just 7 months' time. My friend, it's time for your mentoring appointment. Let's do it. So it's that time of year again, and you're wondering how you can lose weight the fastest way possible. Maybe you have a vacation coming up, maybe you're setting those New Year's resolutions, maybe you're looking forward to summer and getting beach body ready. A lot of people keep asking themselves, how can they lose weight the fastest way possible? Unfortunately, there are so many different diets out there, and maybe you can relate. Maybe you've seen other people getting results, and you've tried every single diet plan under the sun, yet nothing has worked for you. You're getting frustrated by this point in time, and so you're going, okay, I don't want the process to take years and years and years, so how can I do it the fastest way possible? Unfortunately, most people come up against two main problems. Number one, they believe that the process of slimming down has to be one of deprivation and starvation and torture. And who wants to go through that? I'm sure you don't. I sure as heck don't. And again, they've gone through practically every diet under the sun and nothing seems to work for them. Today, we hope to dispel some of those myths and rumors so that you can lose weight the fastest, safest, and most importantly, most enjoyable way possible. First and foremost, you want to find what works the best for you. I don't know about you, but it seems like the weight loss industry is the most confusing industry under the sun, right? It seems like everybody has a different answer. You ask 100 different weight loss gurus how to lose weight and you'll get 100 different answers. Some things work for some people, others work for others. Some people do really well with low carb diets. Other people do well with low fat diets. Other people do well with the keto diet, and so on and so forth. The key is to find out exactly what your personal body needs. For example, every person's body needs a different amount of calories. For some people, they can do the general rule of thumb, which is taking your ideal body weight, multiplying it by 11, and there's your exact number of calories. For example, if you were 250 pounds and you wanted to get down to 200 pounds, 200 times 11 would be 2,200, and that would be the exact number of calories you need per day. But wait a second. Some people do really well with the keto diet and other people don't. It's time to stop the guesswork. Find out exactly what your body needs. For example, find out exactly how many calories, exactly how many macronutrients, meaning how much protein, how much fat, and how much carbohydrates your body needs. Find out exactly what kind of exercise your body needs, and find out if there's anything interfering with your metabolism, including mental and emotional blockages. For a lot of people, these can actually play a bigger role than they may realize. Once you do so, you know exactly what you need in order to release that weight. For me personally, I found out that my body actually really likes carbs. I had tried doing low carbs for so many years and I always dropped maybe 5 or 10 pounds, but I could never get past that plateau. It wasn't until I found out exactly what I needed through a process called a metabolism and weight reduction assessment. Again, this is a way to take all of the guesswork out of it for you. This is a way to find out exactly what your body needs in order to reach that ideal weight the fastest way possible. Once you've taken all the guesswork out of it, you now have a step-by-step blueprint to get to where you want to be the fastest way possible. Once I found out my personal blueprint, I was able to release 75 pounds within a number of months. Number two, the fastest way to release weight is going to be what is most enjoyable to you. For a lot of years, I struggled with this because, again, I thought that the process of slimming down had to be one of deprivation and starvation. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't exactly sound fun to me. I'm a huge foodie. I love to cook, I love to eat, and of course, I love to enjoy food. I don't know about you, but I like me some man food, meaning I like some hot wings, I like some burgers, and how about this one? I like chocolate. And in my opinion, any weight reduction plan that doesn't allow you to eat chocolate every single day of the week isn't worth following. And so for a long time, I remained stuck because who wants to deprive themselves long term? A major mistake that people make is doing exactly that. They try to deprive themselves, and maybe they'll drop a few pounds initially, but because nobody can stick with deprivation long term, they end up going right back to their old habits and boom, all that weight comes right back on. Studies have shown that more than 80% of diets fail, meaning more than 80% of people that try to lose weight end up either gaining it all back or they end up even heavier than when they started. Again, a major reason for that is because they try to deprive themselves thin. For a long time, a lot of my fitness trainers, a lot of gurus that I listened to told me that in order to release weight, I had to eat several meals throughout the day in order to keep my metabolism on fire. This has since been debunked. This is a concept that was taught for a lot of years in nutrition school and chiropractic school and what have you. And for a lot of years, that's what people believed. Thankfully, in more recent years, that's been debunked, and they found that the amount of times you eat in a day actually has zero long-term effects on your metabolism, as long as you are getting the correct caloric intake and macronutrient intake. Meaning, if you don't want to be eating 6, 7, 8 times per day, you don't have to. Meaning, if your body actually does better with fasting, eating 1 or 2 meals per day, that can work for you. As soon as I made this shift, releasing weight became very, very fast and very, very easy. I realized that since I don't enjoy eating breakfast, I could skip it and it wouldn't have any long-term effect on my metabolism. I decided that intermittent fasting worked best for me. And so instead of eating these tiny meals throughout the day, I eat one giant meal every single day that includes all of my favorite foods. And yes, a lot of times, almost every day, that includes some form of chocolate. Because I only eat once, maybe twice per day, I can fit a lot of my calories into that one meal, meaning I get to have pretty much whatever I want to eat every single day and still get leaner the following day. I'll never forget the first time I tried this concept. I took my wife on a date to the movie theater and I looked at her and I said, you know what? I really want to try this out. I want to go get one of those jumbo quarter-pound hot dogs, a great big plate of cheesy nachos, and a great big soda. And I'll calculate all the calories, I'll calculate the macronutrients, and I'll balance it out. And just eating that, I still want to be thinner the next day. And I'll never forget the next day standing on the scale to see myself a whole pound lighter. The key with this is, again, when you enjoy the process of something, you stick with it. When you can actually turn the process of slimming down and make it more enjoyable than staying overweight, that becomes the difference between permanent weight reduction and simply temporarily releasing that weight. Does that make sense? Again, the reason why so many people end up gaining the weight back is because they go right back to their old eating habits, which to them was more enjoyable, rather than making the process itself much more enjoyable. And so again, these two factors to releasing weight the fastest and most effective and enjoyable ways. Number one, take all the guesswork out of it for you. Find a practitioner that does what's called the Metabolism Code. Again, this is a way to find out exactly what your body needs. If you would like more information, click on the link below or send an email to eric@feelwelllivewell.com. We're actually giving a number of assessments away at no charge. Assessments are normally $500, but for 5 people that see this video, we're giving it away at absolutely no charge. You can live just about anywhere in the world in order to participate. With the subject heading Weight Reduction Assessment. To enter to win an assessment at no charge, remove all the guesswork out of it for you. And number 2, once you know exactly what your body needs, find a way to fit all of your favorite foods in. Again, for me, it was chocolate. I had to figure out a way to eat chocolate every single day because that kept me going. When you enjoy the process so much more, you stick with it and allow you to achieve your goals long term. Once again, send me an email, eric@feelwelllivewell.com. Get entered into a drawing to win a free weight reduction and metabolism assessment. And if you want to take things to the next level, join our Facebook group. go onto Facebook and look up Enjoy Yourself Thin. It's free to do so, and join our next 12-week challenge. We give you tips and strategies on a regular basis on how to make the process extremely enjoyable so that you absolutely love it, and so the transformation becomes permanent. And of course, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.